Welcome to another exciting episode of the Mr. Man. What are we going to talk about today's show? With your host, Mr. Man. That is me. The one guy that, actually not the only guy that's named Mr. Man because I was playing Call of Duty 4 yesterday. No, the day before, I'm sorry. I messed up. I was playing Call of Duty 4 the other day, and it was like, killed by Mr. Man. I'm like, wait, what? That's me. And then, I think some other guy was using my name, and I was like, oh, Mr. Man got his name changed or whatever. And it's like, okay, whatever, that's fine. I just said whatever like 100 times in that last sentence. Whatever. Anyway, so, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so I'm not the only one only Mr. Man because, you know, I call myself, and let's readjust this so I'm more centered. That's right, sons, and we're, like, trying to get that, like, so. And this light's driving me nuts. Let me see if I can close the blind and maybe make it a little bit nicer in here. So I don't look like a ghost. Oh, that probably looks worse. Let me see if I can adjust my lighting. There we are. Maybe a little bit better. But yes, I look like a ghost, maybe, and it's a perfect time for it because it's the 25th? Something like that. Look at it. This is an Echo Drive. No, this is a Nighthawk. It is an Echo Drive. I don't like it because, well, I like it, but not because it's you know, all economically friendly and rechargeable and stuff, and it'll save the planet, but I like it because it looks cool and it's very distinctive. And, yeah. So, I was saying something before that. Whatever. But anyway, so... Oh yeah, with Mr. Man and that stuff, and Call of Duty 4, and whatever. Alright, well, I figured I'm going to try to make something that's extremely boring as exciting as possible, because that's just what I do. So I am going to review a pen. Like, you want to see this. No, you don't. But you're gonna, because you're watching the video, because you're stupid. You can tell I'm kind of tired, because I did work today, but we're not going to talk about work, because you don't want to hear about it, and I don't want to talk about it anymore, because I'm sick of it. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that? In my last video I said I was happy with work? Yeah, right. Okay, so what do we got here? We have a... a G2 Limited. Oh yes, this is fancy. A G2 Limited black ink fine 0.7 millimeters. A premium gel roller. Woo! Made by Pilot. Pilot makes some good stuff. The ink smears like crazy, but they make good stuff. So says this on the back. I'm gonna review the packaging because why not? I can. It's my video. I can do whatever I want. Leave if you don't want to watch it. G2 Limited, exceptional G2 performance, refined with an elegant metal body. Chrome accents complement the sophisticated matte metallic finish and the comfortable contoured grip. Enjoy years of superior writing with smooth, long-lasting G2 refills. Pilot. And then it got a bunch of numbers, and it's made in Japan. Because Japan's cool. I'm sorry, you just oversold me on this pen. But I had to buy it. And I didn't even read the back when I saw it. And I mentioned this in my last video because I just recorded another video yesterday because I'm like a videoaholic now. And hopefully I don't run into issues like I did with that last video because I had to edit something out of it. And that almost made me flip my lid. Actually, it did. It was just a royal pain in the rear. And I'm going to probably end up buying myself another camera that I can specifically record YouTube videos on instead of using my phone because screw Apple. And MP4 formats and everything else. Anyway, so that's a pen, but before we talk about the pen, we'll talk about a Game Boy Advance, because I just happen to have this sitting here, and Game Boy Advances is cool. am cool, and they still are cool. Let's play it like this so you can see. Let's see if I can play it mirrored. Oh, this one won't work. Press start. Beep. Let's see if I can get it close enough. What's my character's name? Cloud9, you say? Why did I call him Cloud9? Because I thought it was cool. Uh-oh. Oh no, you didn't just put me at the bottom of the mountain again? That's the one thing I don't like about this. I can't see, the reflections drive me nuts. Oh, this is not going to work well. I'm playing it backwards. Okay, forget this. Let's get into the pen. Oh, where did I put my pen? Alright, so now how do we get into this bad boy about, like, cutting ourselves? Because I've already cut myself enough, see? Gang signs. I don't even know a gang sign, so don't come kill me. But yeah, at work I smack my hand. We're talking about work again. I smack my hand really, really hard where my finger, not that it went numb, but it just started to ache like crazy. I mean, because I smacked it really hard right by the wound I had the other day. Okay. So now this is what I find. Okay, let's just. Okay. Let's just. Okay. Okay, forget this. I can't even get it in my pocket. If I slip myself open, this will be so funny. One little slit in there. Oh, this ain't gonna work. Okay, forget this. I'm not gonna save the packaging to this, because normally I save the packaging to stuff, but if I'm saving the packaging to a pen, I'm an idiot. I did save the packaging to my Matthew Martin pen because that came in a nice little plastic tube, and you know, plastic tubes are always cool because you can store alien specimens in them. When was the last time I saw an alien specimen? Well, now that you mention it, I actually got one stored down in my basement. And no, I don't. Aliens are cool, though. People are like, oh, you know, vampires are kind of like, no, aliens are cool. But don't overdo the alien. Aha, there we are. Don't overdo the alien. Here. I don't even really like sci-fi anymore. And see, this is a click. And right off the bat, there is, oh, it squeaked. Listen. I don't know if you can hear that. But right off the bat, well, first of all, this is just, to someone with like OCD and a penaholic like me, that's addicting. But okay. So the first thing I notice about this is Matthew Martin. It is not at all. I mean, it is still, there's plastic pieces, and there's bouncy. It does take the pilot refills, which I'm not exactly a fan of the pilot refills, but what the hey? What the hey? I mean, they write. Maybe just because I'm trying to write on like stuff that isn't supposed to be written on by gel. But yeah. I gotta smell it to see how it smells. Don't ask me why. It's a pen, but I think style-wise, I mean, it's nice. Like the color, the champagne color, is actually pretty nice, and it's more chrome, so it doesn't look like your standard. It does look like your standard pen, but I'm like trying to make it out to be like, oh, this is a high quality, very nice piece of equipment that you're gonna use to sign like presidential documents. No, it isn't. But it is a pen, and pens are cool. I mean, I can't get enough of pens. I'm a penaholic, like I said. I like to take pens apart. What did you see the first thing I did with the pen when I just opened it up? I like, oh, let's unscrew it. Let's see what's inside. It's an ink refill. Oh, surprise, surprise. Yeah. That's just what I like to do. I like to take pens apart. If there was a job where I could just take pens apart and put them back together all day, which it probably is somewhere, I'll hire me right now. I swear, I'll be the best worker you've ever had. I'll be the best pen taker apart that you ever had. But yeah, it doesn't. It's metal. It doesn't have a metal feel at all. It feels like plastic. I mean, not saying this is a bad pen, because I mean, pilot pens, they seem to be, well, clicky wise, they have a very good click mechanism, I must say. Out of a lot of click pens I've used, I'm not a connoisseur of pens. Okay, I am a connoisseur of pens, but I'm not like a ridiculous connoisseur of pens. But out of, you hear that laughing? Someone's going nuts. And I'm in a house with them. We gotta watch out. We might have to kill them now. Zombies are coming through the door. Lame, huh? Yeah, but out of a lot of click mechanisms, a lot of clicky pens can feel kind of cheap. This comparing it out, because since I just got the Matthew Martin pen, I'm like, that's quality, you know. But I mean, it's like, oh, like it wiggles, and stop being so picky about a pen. But this, yeah, I just bit my tongue out. You can tell I'm tired. I've been up since 3 o'clock. What other time do I ever wake up? I normally wake up at 3 o'clock, 5 days a week. and then I normally work like 40 hours a week, and then I have 2 days off sometimes, and then I go back to work. And it's just day in, day out, infinity. But, infinity. This depended if you were to lose, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, it was like $6 or something. I mean, it's a package. We done butchered the package. But if you were to lose it, it would not be not Epic Pen Skills. It would not be that big of a deal because you're only on a couple bucks. But if you were to lose a Matthew Martin pen, or a Benchmade pen, or a Surefire pen, or a Mount Blanc pen, you would be bawling. At least I would. But this you wouldn't, and that's the nice thing about expendable pens that look kind of nice, and this does look nice. It's more unique than your normal average everyday. This is the pen you stole from the bank, or you stole from the I can't think, Secretary of State. You know, like the pens that you steal from those places, or they stole from the hospital. You know, because that's what everybody does. Not me, but you know, I like to buy my pens. Or get them for free from work when you go to a meeting and they're like, oh, never, I'm talking about it again. Anyway, I'm also a bite my nail hog. 11 minutes. This is a short video, but I'm trying to make the pen sound interesting. Okay, well, since we're kind of done with this, hold the phone. Yet. Neighbor's making a ton of noise. Actually, it's not the neighbors. Let's review a flashlight now, because why not? Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. This is plastic. Actually, before we do that, we should probably do a test of how to see the pen. How to see the pen writes. It don't write because it's like a. That's how it writes. It's all scribbly. No, but this is like laminated. I'm sure if we were to write inside. Yeah, see? It writes black lines. Okay. End of pen discussion. We're done with that. Let's try to get into the flashlight. Where do I put my knife? They're my parents' nice wooden, whatever this table is. Something in my head is telling me to put the knife down, but I'm not. Let's be careful about this. There we go. I have got to sharpen and clean that blade, but who has time? This should include, okay, this is what's funny about this, okay? It says batteries included. It is a single AA flashlight. How can you include batteries? Especially in this tiny little thing. And what I find funny about the back is because it has a sticker on the back. It says, uses 1 AA. Batteries may explode. Something's gonna explode. We're gonna have fun. Alright, so, what do we got here? Got rubber. It feels semi-cheap. And it is whistling. It is making a noise. That is scary. But it does have a strobe. And I would say that this is not 90 lumens. I'm pretty sure it isn't. But it does have a strobe. If you have seizures, don't watch this video. Wait, I'm sorry. If you are watching this video, okay, whatever, I'll stop doing that in case you know. Woo! I'm smelling ozone. No. It's whistling. That's scary. I mean, I swear, it's making like a little sound. It's probably a battery. Person using a battery. But yeah, I swear, this isn't 90 lumens. I'm pretty sure about that. Let's see. Unless the battery's just old. Maybe. Yeah, maybe they're right. I'm like, here's some flashlights for you. Let's see. If I shine them on my face, oh, whoa. Hello, I am a vampire. Maybe it is a little bit brighter. I'm like, it's midday when I'm testing this. It's like, how am I supposed to figure out like what's brighter when it's daylight? Oh, that's driving me nuts. Let me see if I swap batteries. You can tell I'm semi-low in energy today. Why? Because I had a fun day at work. This will explode. It wasn't kidding. The batteries might explode. No, it's still doing it. Listen. I don't know where my microphone is. Probably here. Hear it? I guess my best bet would be... My best bet would probably be to leave it on. See what happens. I'm not going to because I'm not an idiot. Oh, that sentence. I just lied in that sentence. Well, we'll have to test it once it gets dark outside because, you know, then vampires will be out. And then you can burn them to death with the light. But the one thing I don't like about it is it does not have a clip, but it does have a little lanyard, which is absolutely useless because it probably cannot even go around. Well, I can barely. Nah, I can't even really go around your wrist. But what do you expect for $10? I mean, it's. What do you expect for $10? I mean, it's like it's a flashlight, and the light's cool, and I mean, especially for cheaper end lights. I mean, as long as, I mean, I do have experience with some of the higher end lights. I was looking at lens light, I think. Those are cool. Those are. If you get like one anodized or like I mean, they got some good looking patterns on it. But they're like a couple $100, and I'm like, do I need that much on a flashlight? Especially when I carry my flashlight like this in my back pocket. I do not want to lose it. And not that I have ever lost a flashlight that way, but I don't want the chance of losing it. So anyway, do they include any extra little freebies in the box? Probably not, because there's no other room in the box. And I am not looking for instructions, because what instructions could you possibly have? Were you entertained? You better not have been, or else something is very, very dead wrong with you. Oh, we're up to 17 minutes already. So yeah, that's been another installment of the Mr. Man Show, a very boring, low on energy show. Of something that you probably didn't even want to see, nor care if you see. Lux Pro LP200 means absolutely nothing to me. Anyway, I'm going to leave you in peace. And forget that this discussion ever took place.